Yes then YouTube, we are back with another video on the Wolf of an Aston Villa podcast, brought to you by myself, Connor Wolf. Please drop this video a like, drop a comment down below. I do reply to every single comment, and hit that subscribe button to my channel. That would mean the world to me. Also, we are proudly sponsored by Loot Roper. Please go and check out loot1977.com's website. Link is down in the description below to his website. Use the code WOLF20 for 20% off your whole order, including sale items. So without any further ado, let's just get straight into the video. I didn't think we were going to do a video on this today. This is a double upload. We do have two videos for you live today, and Aston Villa apparently are ready to trigger the release clause of Tyler Adams from Leeds United for 25 million. So, showing you right here, Aston Villa are willing to trigger Tyler Adams' 25 million release clause. It was from the Mail Sport. I think it was from Simon Stone, I think the person who wrote the article was. And I think there is a little bit of two things here. In the article, it does go on to say about how Tyler Adams is maybe thinking about it because Chelsea are waiting in the wings. Now, I don't really know how true that part is in terms of Chelsea wanting to buy Tyler Adams. For me, Chelsea will buy Caicedo, so maybe it's like a backup if they don't buy Caicedo, right? So I understand the frustration from some fans thinking about, well, why is he thinking about it? We don't want that type of player. But I have to admit, Tyler Adams is a brilliant player. If you go onto his sofa score from last season, he did start 24 games in all 24 of his appearances. 0 goals, 0 assists. But again, he's not really that type of midfielder. We're not buying him for that. And if you actually look at his heat map, the bloke just plays absolutely everywhere, really. And his player value, according to SofaScore, is $18.5 million. Is that dollars? Yeah, I don't know what that is. 18.5 million. So the 25 million release clause, I think, is about right. The only issue I would have with this signing, YouTube, is I don't think he's any better than Douglas Luiz, Kamara, or Yuri Tillemans. What this would very much indicate to me is that Dendoncker is on his way, and we'll probably see that announced in the next couple of days, maybe even by next week at the latest. I don't think we would be buying Tyler Adams if Dendoncker would be here to stay, right? Because that just makes no sense. We'd have too many midfielders. And apparently, I haven't seen this before, but apparently Tyler Adams can actually play as a right back. So if you think about the way we do set up under Unai Emery now, the left back is the one that always typically bombs on. I know against Brentford in the pre-season friendly, though, we did switch it, so it was Matty Cash the one that was bombing on. But traditionally, the left back is the one that bombs on, and then the right back tucks in next to the centre back to basically play as a third centre back. I think Tyler Adams would be really good there. He's very quick. His defensive capabilities are unbelievable. You look at his stats for interceptions, stuff like that. He is a very good defensive player. So it's got me thinking, maybe Unai Emery's got a plan here. Maybe he really does want Tyler Adams to play in that not that third centre back role, but that hybrid right back, inverted right back / midfielder centre back role kind of thing. If you think of where a lot of the teams are going at the minute as well, like some Arsenal and Man City, they will have a centre back that drops into CDM, won't they? So City, obviously John Stones has been doing it really well for them. Maybe Tyler Adams is going to play that type of way for us if we do play in there, right? I think if we do play him there, that would really work. But I also think you got to think long term with this as well. We are probably this season, touch wood, going to play around about 50 to 55 games this season. We need a squad. If we sell Dendoncker, we actually don't even have a CDM apart from Kamara. So Kamara is not going to play all 55 games in CDM for us. We'd literally run him into the ground and he'd be dead by the end of the season, right? So we do need another CDM for like that holding role, for when we want to rest Kamara and stuff like that. Like, I think this season, especially with the Thursday, Sunday routine, I think we are going to see a lot more rotation than us Villa fans we're used to, really. Like, we've seen, especially towards the end of last season, we got very lucky with how many injuries we had. We only really had a couple, but we pretty much played the same 11, give or take, one or two players every single week. That will not happen this season. It just won't. Our players will be far too tired to do that, and it just won't work. That will seriously not work. It will hamper our Premier League campaign. It will hamper our Europa Conference League campaign. It will hamper our FA Cup, Carabao Cup. So I think the Tyler Adams signing makes sense only if we are to sell Dendoncker, which again, like I said at the start of the video, I don't really see us triggering the Tyler Adams release clause unless we are selling Dendoncker, and that's quite the way down the way, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, that surely is going to happen now in the next couple of days. But I think it'll happen. I just think there is a little bit of the agent talking in Tyler Adams' ear. So basically what I can gather from reading the article, we are speaking to Tyler Adams and his agent, and we're like, we will pop the release clause. So we all know as a Villa fan what a release clause is. Leeds, if we pop it, Leeds don't have a say. They have to accept it. So we're literally waiting. Monchi, Unai Emery, whoever's doing the negotiations. It won't be Emery, but Monchi will be there, Johan Langer, etc. We're there in the waiting, and we're going, well, we're ready to pop the 25 million. You just need to say yes to us, because we don't want to be in a situation where we pop the release clause and then Tyler Adams goes, actually, no, I don't want to move. Because Leeds are a big club. My stepdad is a Leeds fan. I've actually been to many Leeds games with my stepdad. I do actually like Leeds. I'm probably one of the few Villa fans that does actually like Leeds United. Leeds United are a massive football club, but they're in the Championship right now. So Tyler Adams would come to us in a heartbeat. I think this Chelsea noise in the background is probably the agent just saying to Villa, just wait. He's obviously not going to say that in these exact words, but he's probably saying to us, just wait a little bit. You know, we're mulling over our decisions and stuff like that. But then to Tyler Adams, the agent saying, look, Chelsea, they keep talking to me. You know, maybe this will happen in a week's time. Do we hold out for Chelsea or do we go for Villa? Kind of reminds me of João Felix in January last year. Obviously, João Felix chose Chelsea over us. Look how that ended for João. He's still in the under 9s at Atletico Madrid or something like that. So sometimes it is good to actually just come and play football, right? But it'll be interesting. I really like Tyler Adams. I think he's a very, very, very good player. He's very different to the CDMs that we've got as well. Like Douglas Luiz is more of like a deep lying playmaker, box-to-box midfielder. Yuri Tillemans does a lot more of his better work going forward as well. So if you think about it, we've only really actually got Kamara that can do the defensive side of the game. So maybe even in some games, especially away at Man City and stuff like that, maybe we will see a double pivot of Kamara and Tyler Adams, right? Like that is really a feasible option. Maybe when we're away at Liverpool in our third game, is it third or fourth game of the season? Maybe we will play a double pivot of Kamara and Tyler Adams just to get that more defensive solidity in there. Who knows? But me, I'm all for the signing. But yeah, just to sum it all up again, Aston Villa are ready to pop the release clause, 25 million for Tyler Adams. By the looks of it, they're just waiting for Tyler Adams' camp, so his agent, blah, 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 just to say to Villa, yep, we'll come to you. And then as soon as Aston Villa get that word, they'll go to Leeds and be like, bam, there's 25 million. We're going to take Tyler Adams off you. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Please, please, please drop this video a like. Drop a comment down below. Villa fans or Leeds fans, what are we expecting from Tyler Adams? And then Villa fans, would you want Tyler Adams? Remember, this is going to be a squad game this season. It's not going to be a team game this season for us. So we do need a good and a big squad as well. We need a big/good squad. We don't just want a big squad. We need players that are going to be good as well. So yeah. Also hit that subscribe button to my channel. Thank you for watching. Remember, spread the love and positivity. PMA, positive man attitude. Peace out. One love. Up the Villa.